What's up, everyone? My name is Bradley. I have a Brad taste in music, and today I'm going to be listening to the new sound, the Jordy Greep album. I'm going to call him Greep because, honestly, I like the name Greep. Regardless, new album. It's getting massive praise, but not only that, it's being released amongst many other massive releases, and it's actually standing out and being pretty much talked about all around the internet. Highest rated on Rate Your Music, highest rated on Album of the Year. Most importantly, though, song Holy Holy. Heard it, definitely got people interested in this album. One thing about this album is I'm curious about, the themes of each of these songs. One thing I know about Black Midi is the story that goes throughout these tracks on those albums is usually worth paying attention to and pretty fascinating. So, with all that being said, I'm excited to see what I get here. Got my new setup over here, alright. Looks pretty fancy, huh? And say, here's something that's interesting. We can flip over here. Yo, let's do a little flip.
We the best music!
Boom. There you go. Could show you. He's screwing around with the songs if I am curious, say, about, like the drums. Take that, do something with it. It's going to be fun. So, with that being said, first song is called Blues. This album is about an hour long, and there are some songs on here that are just absurdly long. Well, I looked at the chat for a second. Brad, are you watching Has Been Hotel on stream? No. Blues. Amazing. Let's go.
You're all grown up, you have your own stove and your own pair of oven gloves. You sit in a park and work on your sonnets. You talk about yourself in the past tense.
You know the song by Talking Heads, Once in a Lifetime? It's kind of like you wake up and you got your own pair of oven mitts now, your own ego to protect. All right?
You know what I mean? 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 Is your favorite turn of phrase?
I mean, listen, it sounds like he's talking about me so far. Pretty much all of this line's true, all right? And you may be like, Bradley, why did you wait until this line to say it, okay? Listen, all right? It can't all be negative in life. Sometimes you got to look at the positives,
Come more than 100.
What the fuck?
And carry on. Under the sheets freezing cold and knock down doors and climb in windows.
What the fuck is happening? You come more than 100 stallions in a room that smells of cigarettes and carry on. Under sheets freezing cold with damp, you voyage far and wide across plains and oceans. I don't know if this is all actually happening. I think this is all happening in this room, of which none of this is happening.
Discipline, my boy, just watch. Stay outside in the cold.
Yeah, I see the problem with this song. You see, the problem is, it's too avant-garde. Let's change that a little bit, all right?
Can't be shaken on tomorrow's firm.
It's a little too avant-garde for most people, so sometimes you just gotta, fuck the club up a little.
The valley between knee and cheek, the steep slide down to the feet, the toe, God will light your way. You are ready to admit to murder, to assault, to robbery, to pederasty, to fraud. But the jury is out to lunch.
Basically, this figure that he's accusing, saying that he's in his room, he sees the universe. I'm offended by this. Maybe it's the fact that he's saying you with every sentence, but damn. What a jackass. Let's improve the song again, okay? There we go.
Is your favorite turn of phrase? You have a bigger dick than any man who's ever lived.
That's true.
Come more than 100 stallions. Listen. Can you hear that? The sounds of life.
I can't let it stop. It's too good. So yeah, this song is a strange reflection of either a projection of ego or essentially a criticism of criticism from people. It's interesting.
You squeeze your spots till they bleed. You turn your face so no one sees. Soon your body will stage a civil war. Soon your heart will burst out free. Soon your walls self-castrate.
This is like a banishment of sin, in a way. I'm not sure what role Greep is playing here, whether or not he's just a narrator or he's trying to directly commit an exorcism against this person, but seems like the second one, honestly.
The first step was acceptance. Admit you have no idea what you are doing. Admit those arms you escape. You dissolve through clouds and the tricks as you leave it behind. Soon you'll disappear. That's the only fact.
Holy shit, that was like an actual exorcism of like bad emotions. Musical catharsis. Incredible. Smiley Bowl. I gotta fix the positioning of these. It's a powerful outro. I guess I'm surprised. For me, Black Midi was like pretty instrumentally dense and powerful. Jordy's doing pretty good on his own. I enjoyed that. If I had to give it a score, I'd probably give it a 9. But realistically, I was enjoying it and having fun following along with the story, but wondering whether or not there was something here in the pretentiousness that's worth returning to. But I feel like, you know, that real confrontational attitude of this song is less pretentious and more just like an angry episode. But it actually gets results. That's kind of the wonder of it. So you got, you know, blasphemy, and then you also have blasphemy being confirmed as not blasphemy. You know, due to the fact that it is such an artistic explosion of ideas. That was cool. I enjoyed it. Next song, Terra.
Amazing. It's not open to the public until spring. It's the most wonderful thing you've ever seen. It's the museum of human suffering.
Wow. Hold on, this is amazing. It's so good, I'm probably going to restart the song, alright? However, let's take this, alright? Let's just say the song needs an improvement. I have just the thing. You want to see crazy? Watch it work. Alright? You're not ready for this. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. It's so bad. There we go. Let's restart the song. I'm really enjoying this one. Having some fun with it.
It's not open to the public until spring. Victims of drought and famine.
Let it rain over me. It's gonna be fun to edit. I'm excited to edit again. I'm editing on this computer. I just literally, it's perfect. Let me show you. I got my DJ board right there. So I can just rotate DJ and then rotate edit and watch TV over there while I edit. Isn't that sick? All right. Girl, my body don't lie. I saw Pitbull live yesterday. Get this. I had no idea that T-Pain was going to be opening up for Pitbull. These tickets were $100 to be on the lawn, right? And I was like, oh, what a scam. Pitbull came out there with a full band, backup dancers, T-Pain, all right? Lights, like the whole shabazz, a DJ, literally like the biggest, greatest show ever for no reason. Like, it was actually amazing. My mom loves Pitbull. No, actually, I saw Pitbull with my mother, and it was awesome. We had a great time. All right, anyways, loving this song. I love this song. I think it sounds great. And again, mixing it with other things is really fun as well. So let's go back and, you know, explore maybe the lyrics a little bit.
At the center, set to expire. Tell me, Terra, Terra, Terra. We the best music.
The song is, you know, the bossa nova influences. I feel like it's missing something. I know exactly what it's missing. Hold on. There we go.
I need to see you a boss.
To forget in the company of others. Take me by the hand And would you tell me?
Damn! That song was unbelievable. I'm just gonna say that was fantastic. Grand smiley ball. For me, I'm curious about the lyrics though, because I only really kind of got an idea of the sound here and not really what's going on with the song. But I feel like reading along with lyrics is really boring. So here's what we're going to do. All right, we're gonna do it the fun way.
It's not a bird, not a plane, or anything. It's the most wonderful thing you've ever seen.
What program is that? Thank you for the 2. This is Serato Studio. Oh yeah, I was supposed to be listening to the lyrics. Well, that didn't happen. Alright, plan B. We're just gonna look at the lyrics. So basically making a promise, my life's work, my dream come true. So he's making a big promise that the newest of new. At this point, I have to tell you what it is. It's the Museum of Human Suffering. Jesus. It's like a Holocaust museum? Or like a hurricane museum or something? Seems overjoyed with it. Probably to a degree that is unhealthy. Take me to your holy land. Okay, so he's like really prideful about this fucked up museum. His lyrics are great. I like them, but I'm trying to figure it out. Is it like supposed to be conquering? And it's supposed to be pride over taking over something? Let me put it like this, alright? Y&W Melly released a bad album, alright? His territory was taken over. Alright? Jordy Greep released a good album. Right? He's got a little more space. A little more time left. Looking at the album art, she has a diamond hoe. Is that why it's Minecraft in the back? Holy shit, you're right. You are so right. You're actually so right from that. Really enjoying what I'm hearing so far. Let's see where it goes. Next song is Holy Holy, and I've heard this song, but I only heard it like once.
From the moment you walked in, from the way you ordered your drink, do you know how this thing works?
Yo, is this just T-Pain, I'm in love with a stripper? I'm in love with a stripper.
You must have heard about me. Everyone knows I'm holy. Holy, 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 holy. You know my name? Of course you know my name.
I got an idea. Let's do something that's kind of obvious. Well, that was fun. Anyways, back to the song.
Barmaids know my name. I've had them all before. Little revolutionaries, all jihadis, DJ Khaled, we the best. We I think your pussy is holy too.
I get it, because it has a hole. It's good. It's not.
When I tell you your pussy is holy, I want you to slap me just like an air 15 minutes or so. Then I'll choose your new lipstick. Could you kneel an old time? How much will that cost? I want you to look at me as if you're lost.
She went through with it? Holy shit, I can't believe he demanded that, and he's a satisfied customer. Jesus Christ. It's the most insane demands ever. Yeah, this sounds like a load of bullshit. I want you to put your left knee on my right knee. God, this guy is sad and pathetic, but Jordy's voice is so much power the first time I heard it. I believed his story in the beginning. He's a good storyteller, but that's the thing, is all the music in Black Midi was like, you know, stories and setups for events that never really, I imagine never really happen. I think that there is sort of a problem overall with all of that, feeling like there's always this feeling of too much fantasy, where sometimes details just are really flying off the page for the sake of it, but if you really can invest yourself in it, then you get a song like Holy Holy, which I think is fantastic. I love this track. Best song of the album so far, grand, wonderful. Mart Urines is Wrong.
I'm feeling...
Oh my... I especially enjoy, yeah, this part right here.
I'll arrive at around 7 p.m. I want you to get there no later than 10. Will that be alright? And I want you to sit down next to me as it's my chance. You, your pussy is holy. I want you to slap me and then kiss me. Make sure everyone...
Alright, so we're 3 songs in. Let me try doing this. Let's do every 3 songs. We're going to do a little Q&A about the album. Or at least some thoughts. I'm curious what you guys think so far. So far, I enjoy it. I think that Holy Holy is the best song so far, but I think that the stories being told throughout the other ones are really nice as well. I feel like I'd struggle to return to anything besides Holy Holy, though, at this point. I'm excited to see where it goes from here. You know, like this album, what I do with it, but... yeah, right now I'm enjoying the tracks, I'm enjoying the stories, but it might be like one of those good movies you watch once and then you just sort of put it away on the shelf. Oh, title track, the new sound. Here we go. It was an unbelievable instrumental piece that served as, honestly, an incredible continuation of the previous track. Yeah, the sound of this is unreal. Loved it. Very good. Very, very good. Following the previous song, it's just a tail to that, and it's like, it's rich, like just so rich. Let's see the next song. Walk Up.
Walk up to failure, walk up to regret. The old cliche, exploitation blues. As you walk up, for love on your lunch break. You still smell her snatch. Check your balls for lumps.
Hey, allow me to do something real quick. Yeah, I had to check them for lumps. I remember when they was hating cause I wouldn't eat lunch. I remember when they said my balls come in a bunch.
Balls.
I got big
Balls.
Yeah, I got big
Balls.
When I'm looking down, people say that I act a clown. Well, when I got a frown, they say what the hell got you down? I said down. Yeah, when I was looking at my
balls,
saw something that I did not want to see on my
balls.
And I remember when they was ignoring all of my
balls.
And I remember when they said that I was 10 feet tall. And you remember when I got these hoes, they was on my
balls.
I don't give a fuck. Suck my
balls.
Yeah, feel like William got big
balls.
Yeah, and you know I'm the
balls.
Man.
One, check your balls. To pay for it.
Balls. Smiley balls. In specific. Good song. Alright, let's see what's next. Next song, Through a War. Already liking the sound of this. Especially with the horns going on. It's immediately setting a tone. Is this a music submission stream? Nope. But, I'll tell you what. Next one I do is going to be free. I know that I said something about, you know, them all being free now. Well, I checked my bank account, alright? I talked to my bank account, and he said that it's an unsustainable, an unrealistic goal. So, that being said, though, We're going to get some free request streams. I want to do another bad beats competition, all right? And I want to do it live, and I want to participate in it. I want to do that. We're going to do topic videos. We're going to have tons of community involvement. It's going to be like, you're going to love it, all right? So don't even worry about it.
Tonight we're gonna drink till the streets sound like music. Burned down their churches, built an arcade. Very first sight of you, I lay myself prostrate.
Okay, so he said prostrate. I didn't know that. See, if I never played Slay the Spire, I would be squinting my eyes right now, okay? But apparently prostrate and prostate are two very different things, all right? The more you know.
I would have disemboweled myself just to hold your hand.
Oh my God.
Like
Never mind.
For you alone. I put them into ranks. I made them build a castle.
Feelings of grandeur throughout this album are both horrifying and also infectious. It feels like an overwhelming ego trip. Which I can imagine why people who are super, like, just looking for something outside and over the top are, like, going nutso over this album. I think it's really good so far, but also at the same time, it is kind of hard to get past the massive ego of this album. Even if it's playing it up for jokes, it's so over the top that it's hard not to believe some of it. Call it good acting. Call it a slight bit of concern. But it's one of the things of this album that's probably going to keep me at least interested in returning to it. You know, it's definitely something that keeps Greep feeling like Greep. So
I watched my grandpa say penis.
That's drama right there. Jesus Christ, that's horrible. I got an idea. All right. Listen, all right, maybe you know where I'm going with this. All right, I don't want to hear anything about it. Okay? All right? Yeah. I remember when I was in the... This is not a good idea because there's no BPM. Hey.
DJ Khaled, we the best! Who we know. You're once again whole. I drink up your soul. Have you had sex with the dead? Betrayed to overthrow the man. With the dead. Have you seen a with the dead?
I mean, I enjoyed the song. I like the absurdity of it. The instrumental is fantastic. One of those that I want to go into a little bit more at a different point in terms of the lyrics. I kind of am just curious to continue through and maybe just get through the album at this point and see where it goes sonically, but I feel like each of these songs has just a ton to pull apart and just like endless amounts to dissect. I've been really into watching video essays on Ari Aster movies for the same reason that I'm kind of interested in dissecting something like this album, which feels almost like this esoteric horror of ego. So, you know, I feel like this is pretty much an endless fountain of bullshit you can pull from here. My reading from the song is that it's about some psychopathic military dictator / colonist who is deeply infatuated with someone he has the power over, and he has a sick way. Oh, and his sick way of trying to connect with. See, I love that interpretation. For me, I feel like I don't even know. I don't even know where to begin with this.
Human flesh. Have you had sex with flesh? Had sex with the dead.
Next song we got here, Bongo Season. I see. It's probably an instrumental. It's actually not.
To my harakiri in the corner of my room as they say goodbye. Bongo season, sweeping the ground.
That was alright. I'll tell you what, comparatively with the rest of the album, it's nothing all that special, but I still enjoy the track, though, on its own. It's like a shrug to a smiley ball. Great instrumental piece, don't get me wrong, but I feel like at this point, it's like, is Bongo Season really that necessary? I'll tell you what, let's do something constructive, alright?
something. Had to call me in there. Radio school. Everything was fine.
Much better. I feel like we give it a shrug smiley ball for that improvement of the song. All right. Damn. Motorbike. Amazing. People are excited about this one. So let's give it a shot.
In your room, I'm listening to your song.
Is this Sean Evans from Hot Ones?
I've hung around here too long. I'm rushing out the back door with all I've taken from our home. All I want is a Yamaha motorbike to ride and... The children stop their play. Housewives stop work.
Hey, I was listening to that.
Brand new VMAX engine.
Oh shit.
That'll be the scene.
Jesus. The feeling of wanting to escape in this song is so infectious that, oh my god, this ending was so barbaric and just relentless. Yeah.
I'm feeling
Alright, now the fun part is over. Now it's time for the part that nobody wants. Boom. You know what I'm saying?
There's people that hustle. I have seen overcome the evilest hate ever that mankind has ever witnessed.
Alright. New Godspeed album hits. Yeah, I want to listen to Godspeed as well. Probably not today. I'm going to be exhausted. I haven't streamed in forever. Like, not like this at least. So, I'm going to need to work my way back up. Not to mention, I'm quitting Adderall. It's a big part of my recovery. So, it's like, as if Waltz, I see. Oh, shit.
To have you and no one never see you again.
Idea. Alright? Hold on. You may be like, what the hell are you talking about, Bradley? Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
Take what comes free. She's afraid.
Alright. I got that out of the way. Now let's actually listen to the song, okay? But you can understand why I needed, you know, sometimes you just get a terrible idea and you just, boom. There you go.
To look at your face and feel no shame. To love you without regret. Everything. What a sweetheart.
A year out.
Take you abroad to meet your parents. To your home to show you my family. To kiss you while fully clothed. To go sledging in the snow.
I'm sorry, this is the most obvious song ever about falling in love with a stripper. I mean, it is so unbelievably detailed. Talking about an hour, wishing that I was with anyone else here. Well, I want to watch you fuck other men, but not have sex with you. You know what I mean? Like to pretend I have more to say to you rather than how much.
To be with you for more than an hour. Hit me, I'm different than all the rest. Act as if you care.
Is one of the best Love with the Stripper songs ever. Incredible song.
I'm feeling
Thank you, Muffin. I will tell you guys that I am basically free on the weekends and doing pretty much recovery throughout the entire rest of the week, so this is the only time I'm able to do this, and I'm having a pretty good time with it. I want to thank anybody who's participated, having fun. I plan on doing community involvement stuff. I do still plan, listen, even though, look, people are giving me free advertising right now for my paid reaction streams, all right? I figure I might as well take advantage. What do they call it? Making hay while the sun is shining, right? Plus rehab's expensive as shit. So it's, you know, I figure getting back to work's not too bad. As If Waltz also is kind of like As It Was. I don't know. There's something kind of about the title of this song that kind of seems like going with the flow of things, the waltz, the dance of just falling in love, and you know, the odd motions of it, all of the weird feelings and emotions. Like, it feels really genuine and authentic. I think the sound is rich and incredible. It's a hell of a journey. I think this is a fantastic track. I'm really excited to hear the next song, which is by far the longest song on this album, at 12 minutes. It's called The Magician. Here we go. I got an idea. All right, hold on.
When the smoke clears, drop a kid in gasoline and give him a lit match. What's left? The whirring cogs of futile despair. Given a pen, draws only the bars of its gauge. Like the log that would fall off the bones of the dust. What is left? What is left?
Oh my God. Michael Jackson, amazing. Michael Phelps, amazing. O.J. Simpson, amazing.
I'm hiding from the government, my fictional wife. I'm hiding from my mistress. When did I meet you? Maybe 3 years ago. I hate the words you use, the phrases you think so choice. Your lies all around, your deceit infinite.
I don't say this often. That song was flawless for 12 and a half minutes.
I'm feeling.
So here's the thing. So this album, up to this point, though very esoteric, seems to be centralized around falling in love with someone who you feel like you shouldn't be falling in love with, or you're falling in love with the wrong reasons. It seems like here, Greep is, you know, he has money and he's going outwards and looking for love through that and kind of trying to find connections in ways that's almost like cheating the system. And right now, this song is probably the primest example of that. I mean, Jesus Christ, he's saying he doesn't even know this person at all. I know not your eyes, your skin. I only know your name. Saying that, like, it's almost like she just sort of fills in this gap for him emotionally. And he's sort of using his ability to gain her control through monetary reasons. And, of course, a ridiculous ambition and imagination to try to fill in the gaps himself for something that clearly doesn't work. This is incredible. This is unbelievable. The Magician is amazing. This is like such a grand and remarkable way of sort of closing things off thematically. There's still one more song, but this really wraps up the entire album and everything that it has been going for up to this point. So, unbelievable. Unbelievable song. Love this. Let's see how it finishes. Someone says it's a Frank Sinatra cover at the end here, which... if so, then I'm really curious how that ties together thematically. The last song is 3 minutes.
If you are but a dream, I love
really not Jacob Collier. A little Jacob Collier. Here's the thing, all right? Believe it or not, I don't think that Jacob Collier and Mr. 03 Greedo have that massive of a disparity between them, you know? I think it's easy to say, oh my God, look, this is how it's done. Look, probably the biggest difference between them is vision and an accent, okay? Collier doesn't have the accent, all right? All right, let me give you my thoughts on the album so far. I really like what I'm hearing. I didn't expect it to be entirely about what we kind of understood with Holy Holy. But yeah, it's kind of a falling in love and realizing that it's not what you're looking for kind of album. With a lot of moments of ego trips that are either projecting onto someone else, like you hear in the song Blues, or whether or not it's like Holy Holy, where belief that you are above everything and you have a lot more control than you actually do. What I love about this album and albums like these is the fact that there's so much awareness of this and that it ties together into a theme at the end. This is a prog rock album. It's an album that, like, the songs are constantly switching and changing and moving, but by the end of it, it all makes sense. It all ties together thematically. It's like watching a big movie. I'd honestly say more like watching a play due to the operatic sounds and feelings of this album, the rich instrumentation throughout it that is all very jazzy. And yeah, I think that Greep pulled together a masterpiece. I think that this thing is gaining so much praise, so much traction for probably the best reason, as I think that this is an unbelievable project. One of the best of the year, definitely going to be one of the best of the decade. Yeah, I'm floored. I'm amazed. He really pulled together something that is just fantissimo. I'm feeling a decent, yeah, I'll say a 9 to a 9+. I mean, in terms of improvements, I think that, like, in the middle here, it's a little meandering. Like, Bongo Season was kind of just whatever. Even just, like, walk up through Bongo Season's not the most memorable section of this album, but again, it still sounds great. I don't have an issue with the sound of this album in the slightest. Yeah, it's just consistently rich and exciting, and I feel like everything kind of makes sense thematically in terms of the ego that this whole thing is sort of filtered through. Yeah, this album is great. All right. With that being said, let's see what chat has to say. I feel like now is the time where chat can finally flourish and exist for a little while. I want to pay this album to be my girlfriend. Damn. You definitely didn't catch the moral here. Anyways, you guys, I don't really have a lot more to add. I'm probably going to give it a couple more listens. No, I am. I'm going to give it a couple more listens. See if I could pull together maybe a more complete review and see if there's some stuff that I could throw at the end of the video here. I want to thank everyone for being here. I was going to do another one for Godspeed, but I am pretty tired. Maybe I'll go live again a little bit later, but we'll see. Kind of just taking it slowly as I'm fitting back into the shoes of the channel, you know? So, I'll tell you what, let's do a fun little send-off here, alright? Why is no sound happening? Oh. Well, this is awkward. New sound, more like the no sound. Let me think here. What's happening? Why is there no sound? Well, unfortunate. Sound checks for the deaf. Well, you can't win them all. Alright, you guys. Thanks everyone for being here. I'll see you later. Peace.